Thanos, the Mad Titan, was the big bad of the Infinity Saga, first revealed to us all the way back in 2012's The Avengers, but being set up before then with the establishment of the Infinity Stones, as the stones that Thanos would ultimately want to collect. But with the end of an Infinity Saga, we now need a new big villain for the next few phases of Marvel. A villain and threat that all of the Avengers and heroes will need to come together again to face. A villain that will require all of them. And a villain potentially more powerful than Thanos himself. And today, that villain has reportedly been revealed. MCU Cosmic is revealing that at Marvel, there are major plans to introduce Galactus as the next big bad of the MCU, in a new saga that will be kicked off by Phase 4. According to MCU Cosmic, there will also be a secondary villain introduced to Galactus, that being one of his heralds and Tyrant. Marvel recently acquired the rights to use Galactus along with a lot of other characters, so it makes sense that Galactus would be the next major threat of the MCU. He's also one of the most iconic villains of the Fantastic Four, with the Fantastic Four somewhat battling him before he becomes a larger threat for the Avengers and other heroes. Keep in mind, it took Marvel several years to even hint directly at Thanos, so we may not get any hints at Galactus' existence until perhaps the middle or end of Phase 4, or maybe even Phase 5, as again he's the overarching villain and not a villain that we'll see in the next few years. Quite famously in the comic books, Galactus requires life-sustaining energy, and he is one of the remnants of the previous multiverse in Marvel, actually surviving its construction and the construction of a new universe and reality in Earth 616. He's extremely old, one of the oldest figures we will ever see in the Marvel universe. Galactus is also quite famous for wielding the power cosmic, a gift that he also gives to his heralds like Silver Surfer and Tyrant. Tyrant is sort of a villain that was created in Galactus' image to again seek out planets rich in life, which was the same job of the Silver Surfer. The Silver Surfer, though, eventually turns on Galactus and decides to save Earth, and together they stop Galactus, but only momentarily, as the villain comes back time and time again to wreak havoc on Earth. Something that I find interesting about the Galactus character is originally he's not all evil, not choosing to feed on planets with inhabited life until he absolutely has to. Many of the larger entities of the universe view Galactus as a great balancer, sort of the incarnation of Thanos' philosophy. He's a character that would be extremely difficult to do in the MCU, but I think that if anybody could do it correctly, it would be Marvel. MCU Cosmic talks about Galactus' connection to the Eternal. In the Eternals, we could get hints at Galactus' possible existence or the existence of some of his heralds. It should also be noted that in the Ultimates version of Galactus, which is mentioned by MCU Cosmic, the character undergoes a very drastic change. That being, he goes from the Destroyer of Worlds to the Lifebringer, which could be an interesting way to take the character. But what are your thoughts on this? And according to MCU Cosmic, Galactus being the next major big bad villain for the MCU. Are you excited to see what the MCU has to do with Galactus moving forward? And is this a wise move for the next big villain? As a reminder before the video ends, we'll be giving away a highly detailed Infinity War hot toy figure. To enter that giveaway, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe, turn on notifications, and tell me in the comments below your favorite scene in Endgame or Infinity War. Thank you guys as always so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button to assemble and join our team, and have a great day.